So I have here with me Mr. Goutham. Goutham is a student from University of Wollongong, and he joined our service. He was exactly like you guys not so long ago, right? It's actually just a few weeks ago. He was exactly like you guys. And he came to me for help. I will let him explain later. Within a very short time, he has achieved an incredible job, and I'm super happy for him. And I'm bringing him on today to hopefully he can inspire you guys. And hopefully some of you will follow his footsteps and also landing a good job. So Goutham, for those, first of all, thank you for coming in, my friend.
Oh, no problem. Obviously, always.
Okay. Now, for those who don't know about you, Goutham, can you tell them a bit about who you are? What have you studied? Where do you live? In about six sentences.
Yeah, sure. So as you all know, my name is Goutham. I'm a mechanical engineer from Wollongong, but not anymore. Now I got a job, so I can proudly say that I'm a mechanical engineer from Newcastle. But I would still say, like, I completed my bachelor's of mechanical engineering in Wollongong. It was last year on December. So until I finished my studies, I was doing a part-time job, as you all guys do right now. And obviously it was cleaning. It was menu log courier driver, Uber driver, and Doordash. Even after completing my degree, trust me, guys, I was doing the same job for next 3 months after getting my degree on my hands. Wow. So I had a situation. I attended my graduation, and there were like plenty of Australians talking about how they landed their professional job, but not me. When they asked me the same question, like what job you are doing currently, I couldn't able to say that I was doing a courier driver or a cleaner. My whole focus is you study degree for a reason. You have to get employed in Australia in order to get a fulfillment in your life. So I was really frustrated when I saw people landing their job, but not me. I questioned myself what I'm going to do with my life and with my degree. So I was frustrated, and I contacted so many friends of mine. And one of my friends, his name is 𝗣𝗥𝗢𝗏. You should have seen him from Leo's YouTube videos. He got into the diamond package with Leo, and he's now, after his probation periods, now a full-time permanent employee in Perth. He's a mechanical engineer as well. Wow. So I took an inspiration from him, and right now he is sitting in front of you guys talking about this because I took the whole motivation what Leo gave me, and obviously Erin is also here. So they push me so hard. So all what Leo wants from me is my time and my effort. So my concerns, my stress, my load, everything was taken care of him, and all I have to do is do what he says. I followed his steps. And I'm right now sitting in front of you guys with a mechanical engineering job in my hands.
Awesome, my friend. What it means is if Leo can help him, Leo can help you. You guys understand? So that is the mindset. Okay, well done. So Goutham, walk us back a little bit about the struggle, because I think that will relate a lot to everybody.
Obviously, yes.
Here. So
yeah. So
how many jobs did you apply at that time?
Almost like 250 to 300. I'm not even joking, but I did apply for all the jobs that I can see from the market. And why do they say no to you? Like, what was the normal response? It was actually, it doesn't look like people reviewed my resume. People didn't see my resume. It was like an automated mail from the companies, whatever I applied for. So 80% of the application what I applied was denied by computer. It's not a human reviewed one. So it was like, unfortunately, we can't process you. I saw the same mail for almost like 150 companies I applied for. So it's obviously not a person who is deciding these things. It's the computer.
So how does that make you feel, Goutham? Like when you keep hearing no's, like what happened when you keep getting rejection?
It is obviously like demotivating. So I question myself, like I'm not capable of applying for any jobs. I'm not having any skills for people to recruit me. So I put myself down. The first thing, it was me. My inner self was killing me. If I was breaking that barrier, I should have came by this point, and I could have got a job by that point. So it was you found the problem what I had, and you gave a solution for it, and you gave the remedy for it. So that's all I am here for. So
well done, man.
All the degree. Yeah.
Now, so obviously it wasn't easy. You spend a lot of money, you make a lot of investment, and then you end up doing things that not relevant to what you're supposed to do. Once you join our program, like what are top 3 things? I know you have learned so much, Goutham. Like, but what are the top 3 things you have learned from our program that you'd like to share with these guys that really made a lot of changes for you?
So yeah, there are actually like a lot of things I need to share, but the most important thing that inspired me is one quote from you. So fight until he becomes your employer. keep pushing. It becomes until it becomes your employer. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is we are overthinking. So this is the most important thing I noted from myself. Like we are overthinking. We are overthinking what others might think if we call them. If you call them to ask like what kind of roles you have for me to work as an engineer or as an accountant or as an IT person. So that was overthinking, the second reason. And the third thing is facing people, facing them in a confidence. We don't have that. We lack that because we think Australians doesn't give a value about us, but it's not like that. They are completely different from what we think. So basically we are overthinking. So these are the three most important things that I learned. And after realizing this one, I landed a job. So it's pretty obvious now. Yeah.
Well done, well done, well done. So do you guys hear what Goutham has said? So a lot of the things that you guys are going through is something that Goutham has went through himself, right? One is overthinking. A lot of you guys, that's what's been going on right now. You guys think too much and take too little action. You think too much. What if this happened? What if that happens? What if they say this? What if they say that? You spend so much energy on thinking, but so little energy on doing. And that's exactly what I told Goutham, is to stop thinking and start taking actions. You've been thinking throughout your university, right? You're not thinking. It's time for actions. So what this is every one of you lacking. Two, he talked about the cold call, right? So cold call is something that is very, very new techniques that really beyond this room, nobody knows. So tell them, Goutham, when I told you that you can call the employers, and when I teach you how to call, do you think it is important to call employers directly?
Firstly, I didn't get a courage to call someone that I don't even know, that I don't even speak with, and I might not know what he thinks about that. Here comes the overthinking. So first time when Leo said this to me, I was really like, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. But he sat in front of me. He made a cold call. He showed me how to do it properly. And then I followed his lead, but I still struggle. I cannot say like I got it done in a perfect time in the first time. I was keep going. I was keep calling like 10 companies. And then I kept calling. And finally, I landed a job by cold calling a company. It was not advertised at all. So they were like much more interested on me to see in person. They called me for an interview. And after completing my interview, within 5 minutes, they gave me the offer letter. So that explains a lot. Yeah.
Guys, that's amazing, guys. He went for the interview within 5 minutes. They got back to him like, man, I want to give you an offer. Is that very fast, guys? Pretty fast, huh? Too Fast, Too Furious. Anyone watch the movies? That's exactly Too Fast, Too Furious Part 11, right? They just released Part 10, right? This is probably Part 11 right here, okay? So now the issue is this. A lot of you never do the cold call. Now, Goutham, tell me this. Like, do you think this is a skill that people need to learn? Or is it something that they can just pick up the phone and randomly talk?
No, they have to go through a lot of process. Like they have to understand on how they have to deliver it. Because if you say, hi, my name is Goutham, they're going to like keep your call down. So you have to explain them that you're not like advertisement, like what Leo said. This is what Leo said to me. Like you have to sound like a professional guy, not like advertisement guy saying like a scammer, sounding like a scammer. Hi, good morning. So it shouldn't be like that. It's a trick that we have to follow from Leo. It cannot be easily said by me or someone else, but all the tricks known by Erin and Leo, to be honest. They know how to cold call people. So it's not like an easy thing that you can pick up a call, watch some YouTube videos, and then go on with that. So you have to learn on how to do it. So
absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. And you guys hearing this, guys? So this is a very important skills, which is learning how to use this thing in my hand right here. The issue is that none of you using the phone for the right reasons, right? You guys using it for whatever, right? Watching YouTube, right? Netflix, but you guys do not use it to call the employees, and you completely miss out. The last question, Goutham, is tell them how surprised you are when I told you that 90% of the jobs are not advertised. Telling this to everybody because this is such a great, information.
The 90% of advertised. I first was like, what is that really even true? Because when you open Seek and if you ask for example, engineering job or accountant job in Sydney, it's going to show you like 2,000 applications that are available. But apart from the 2,000, you still have 90% which is not shown. That's almost like more than 2 million opportunities that are waiting for you, which is not even advertised. So there is also a reason why Leo said like it's not advertised. There are many reasons that you have to involve in a class so that you can understand even more about that. So 90% of the jobs that are true, because all the people who joined Leo's class got employed in a company which is not advertised. So
Absolutely. Now, Goutham, tell them, if you just apply online jobs, what do you think is going to be the case for you? What will happen if you have to compete?
The first thing, whatever I apply through online, it doesn't go directly to the employer, because there are a lot of competitors. Like, there are many people with many experience than us, but I'm not saying it's going to demotivate you. I know obviously everyone will be like better than us, but that doesn't mean we are useless. We have a point, we have a position in one job, but we have to fight for that. So when you apply through online, all you're going to get is a rejection mail from a computer, which means it's not directly going to employer. You're not letting a chance for employer to see your resume. So that is the most important thing that you have to know when you're applying for an online job.
Guys, do you guys agree? Everybody agrees. When you apply online, you feel like they treat you like a ghost, right? They don't respond to you. And if they do, it's an automatic emails. And then when you apply online, what happened is you guys have to compete with thousands of people. The competition is too high. Who do you think you guys compete with when you apply online? The guy with more experience, like Goutham said, right? The guy with PR, the guy who's a citizen, right? So now you tell me, how can you beat them? You tell me. Well, what's your plan to do that? So if you keep doing that, then you will have a very hard time. And that's exactly what Goutham has learned from us. The first class, I told him, Goutham, 90% are not advertised. And that was shocking to him. But that was exactly how he got this job, right? So last thing, Goutham, can you walk us through the whole process from, what happened and how do you get this role that you are getting right now?
Yeah. That's a really interesting one. So what I did, I selected like 20 companies from one particular area. I called first company, and the receptionist who picked the call was like, okay, send a resume to that mail. So I called the second company, sent a resume to that mail. So finally I called the third company, and that is the company in which I was employed now. So that receptionist transferred the call to the direct HR, who is the person in charge, like to recruit people. He was like, yeah, I'm definitely happy to see your resume. Even though you are a junior engineer, I don't mind hiring you because we already have a senior engineer in our office. So all I need is a guy who can do basic calculations and basic things. So I don't need skills anymore. I need a guy who can pick up the phone and call somebody like a good attitude. So I gone there. It was the next day. He told me to come by next day. So I gone to meet him the next day, and there are so many things. But before that, Leo said me there is going to be an interview. So basically, the guy who mailed me to employ me, he said, just come up and show up to my office and we can discuss about your experience. But Leo said, no, that's going to be interview. They are giving you a trap, man. It's going to be interview. And he also predicted how many people would be sitting in front of me to interview me. So he said 2 people. I didn't really believe him to see that 2 people will be there to interview me. And then he prepared me so much. He prepared me until like he gave me some Word documents and everything to answer the questions. The next day he did a mock-up test before I go for an interview. I gone for an interview. I saw only one guy sitting in front of me for an interview to ask me questions, but there was another guy coming behind him, and he's the CEO of the company. I was like, at that point, my mind was completely blank. I thought Leo predicted the future. The guy who sits in front of you is a legend. He's a god. So you guys have to follow him, man. So 2 people literally in front of me interviewed all the questions, whatever he prepared me the day before. It was the same question, like in a bunch, in order, in the same order, same exact order. So I gave the answer with the confidence, with my posture, with my eye contact with them. And the last thing what he said was, where did you learn all this to talk with? Where did you get this courage from? How dare you could talk to a CEO like that? So CEO was really impressed, and he left the chat, and he was like, Gary, take care of this guy. I need this guy to this company. So yeah, the guy who hired me, his name is Gary. So Gary said, I'm not going to let your application hold. You freaking impressed our CEO. So I cannot deny your application. I'm going to send the resume offer letter soon. So wait for it. So when I came back from Newcastle, it was like he told me that it would take 1 week at least to get my offer letter. But when I was leaving Newcastle, it wasn't even 5 minutes of time difference. The receptionist called me and she said, we really like you and we want you on board. From next week on Monday, I will send you the offer letter. I was like, I was completely out of the world. So
wow. Guys, that's amazing, guys. Amazing.
And
Yes.
also, I really have to point out that Erin helped me to redesign my resume, my job proposal, my job portfolio, I mean, engineering portfolio and everything. And the way how to send to an employer, even though if he accepts to see you in person, he wants in a professional manner. So Erin helped me to do all the layouts and everything. I sent him as a like really impressed with everything. So basically,
well
he didn't ask me any technical questions. He didn't ask me how much experience I have, how many, do you have PR? No, nothing. He asked me, where did you get the confidence to speak from? So that's all made me to enter the job. So
I'm glad you didn't say that was Leo. I'm glad you didn't mention my name. No, well done. Now that's lovely. Now, last question, Goutham, is how does that make you feel now? Like you can work as an engineer now. Do you feel good? You feel happy? You feel proud?
Oh, I feel so good. I don't have any words to describe the moment that I'm right now. I'm just like, how do I say? It's really like I get my confidence when when someone asks me like, what do you do for a living? I can probably say that I'm a mechanical engineer, not like a degree guy or not like a student or not like anything. I'm a mechanical engineer guy from a company which is almost 130 years it's been since in Australia. It's unbelievable. It has 25 branches in Australia with over 130 years of experience. So that company hired me as a mechanical engineering drafty person. So
wow, well done. And you went for which package you went for with us?
It's a diamond, of course, diamond. Yeah.
So the diamond was a job guarantee package, right?
Job guarantee, yeah.
So how much was that again? You invested in our program?
I don't really remember, but it was around, at that time it was 5K around.
About six grand, about 6K, right?
Almost, yeah.
Do you think your investment was worth it? Every single box of it, was that worth it?
It is. Definitely it is. Yeah. I cannot deny with that one. No way.
No, well done, man.
But obviously, like everyone might be thinking right now, like that's a big investment. Obviously, even I thought the same. But now at this point, I would say I could have even paid more to Leo. There's no, you cannot pay to Leo to get all the job material. So I'm at that point now. I'm so happy.
Very good.
I hope you guys all find a good place to land your professional job as well. Good luck.
So would you recommend these people watching this, like, would you recommend them to invest in our service, invest in our program?
I would definitely say diamond, but I don't know what people might think, but I would definitely prefer to say you guys to take a diamond package.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining in, Goutham. You are a legend. Thank you for your coming in today, Goutham. I wish you very best of luck. All right. And keep doing your good job. When you going to start again?
On Monday, next week.
Well done, man. Next Monday, guys. Too fast. Who here say KFC? Someone was saying the word KFC speed, right? This is KFC right here. 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was literally 5 minutes. I couldn't believe that a big company is calling like within 5 minutes to hire me. So.
Now that's faster than KFC, man. Well done. Okay, thanks for coming in, Goutham. And please stay in touch. Thanks for coming in.
See you guys. See you.
Great.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah.